All right, so we just got back from the conference, and it looks like a lot of our predictions came true. Well, with the exception of our completely off-the-wall ones, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because I made like the safest predictions of all. You know, like a battle royale mode for Battlefields. Obviously, I figured they're gonna wait for E3 to announce that. What was the other thing? Like more like games as a service sort of nonsense. Yeah, and then there was something else I predicted as well. Whatever it was right. I'm sure we'll cut back to it. Yeah, I can see them making like Theme Hospital and then maybe turning Origin into like a subscription service a lot like Games Passes, just to kind of compete with that and, you know, turn EA into a service. Yeah, so what was your biggest takeaway from EA?
They definitely, like we said, they definitely circled back on the loot boxes multiple times throughout the conference. Obviously, time is going to tell if they are going to change how they're running their business, how was kind of a, I don't want to say a predatory model as much as I don't think they monetized in a way that was good for players. But it definitely seems like their goal going forward is focusing on player experience. So they made it very clear for Anthem that there will be cosmetics, but they won't, be affected by, or they won't affect the gameplay. So they definitely realized that they screwed up, especially with Battlefront. I mean, they brought Battlefront up, and he was like, "We know we messed up."
Yeah. Their whole presentation seemed to just be like, "We know we really messed up. Here's how we're trying to fix it. Thanks for staying with us." And then even with Battlefield, they were like, "We know we messed up last year. Here's how we're going to fix it here going forward." And I think even the sports games are like that too now. Probably not, though, because those are like... Yeah, no one ever seems to complain about FIFA trading cards, but who knows? So I guess, what was the biggest surprise game announcement? There were a lot of indie games.
Yeah, there were. I gotta say the Command & Conquer one took me by surprise. It's been a long time since we've seen a Command & Conquer game. It wasn't bad, though.
So we got a chance to play it, and it's actually really fun. Yeah. And I know Daniel can agree with it.
Because I won.
Yeah, because I let you win. It's totally the type of game I want where I can play it for 5 minutes, put it down, and I know purists hate it already. I do like that they showed the game, got you engaged watching it. Then after you watched two people play it and they talked about it, showed a trailer, then it was, oh yeah, this is Command & Conquer. Instead of saying it's Command & Conquer and then the whole time you could possibly be like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, they presented it in the right way. And it is still, it's still got the core ideas behind Command & Conquer. You've got the same type of units. You've got, you're harvesting Tiberium. You've got the two different bases. It is far more strategically focused on just one single thing. So you capture those 3 points, or you control more than your opponent, and that's how it is. And I think for me and Sam, the game took 5 to 7 minutes, maybe somewhere in there. Yeah. So they're quick games. They're easy to play, easy to just hop right into. Kind of similar along the lines of Galaxy of Heroes. And they have a lot going on. I will say I'm sad that we didn't get to see anything from Titanfall, but we did get to learn a little bit, from Respawn. We did get to learn what the game is going to be, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, my biggest problem with the Respawn thing was it's cool they announced it. They said here's the timeline because everything Star Wars now is canon. I don't like that they kept talking like they were going to reveal a trailer or a logo or something. And I'm sitting there with a camera like, cool, I'm going to get a picture of this logo and all these people clapping. And then, I feel like that was not rehearsed because the guy's like, all right, and then you're going to like it in a year.
Well, he was even saying on Twitter, I think it was either this morning or last night, that they didn't plan on revealing anything. So I think today was, I don't want to say they ambushed him, but I think it was one of those things like, look, Vince, we need you to talk today. We need you to hype up your game a little. And he was just like, can I just give bare minimums? Which I understand. They're not ready to show it. you know. But at the end of the day, they probably could have worked a little bit more with him to let him prepare, where he definitely seemed like he's like, I'm excited to share this, but at the same time, like, I'm not ready. There just wasn't enough there. But the idea of a new Jedi game in that timeline is, we've never visited that timeline in a game yet. It's brand new territory.
I mean, technically, we haven't seen that timeline in any Star Wars anything yet.
Correct.
So it's, and obviously they had to announce it because it's what, last year they showed like 2 seconds of the game and then killed it, and then this year it's like, if they didn't show it, people would be like, what the fuck is EA doing? Obviously it's more of a, you know, stock thing probably. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about EAPlay. I mean, Battlefield was fun.
I will say, and we'll probably touch on this in another video, but we did get a 20-minute presentation from EA on Anthem, in which they played the game live for us. It wasn't a, you know, we got to play the demo. It was more of a, there's 70 of us in a room and we're all watching 4 people play the game. It is more than what you saw in the conference, in my opinion. So I was talking with some friends about it and kind of what we saw, and it's, I think you'll agree, it's Destiny-esque. Yeah. The best description I can give it in today's comparisons. But there's more to it. You've got the combos, you've got a lot more teamwork. I really like the idea of, if you're jetpacking and you go through a waterfall, it brings your heat down, like stuff like that. It seems like they're going to have some really neat systems behind it. And I'm definitely interested to see more. So before people just completely dismiss it because, you know, that was what they've done previously for games where they kind of talked about it a lot at the conference and then didn't show a whole lot. I know there were a lot of like jump cuts and stuff like that throughout the gameplay demo in the conference. I think there's going to be a lot there. I could be wrong. You can hold me to that. But I'm personally excited for it. It looks like it's going to be a really cool IP. So, but I mean, beyond that, it was a pretty decent conference. It was fun. I mean, they had a pretty sweet setup. EAPlay is pretty cool. I was surprised by it being outdoors today, so hopefully I didn't get burnt. Hopefully none of us got burnt. Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for more. We'll probably do a couple videos outside of this with kind of our impressions of what we play. We are going to be playing Battlefield 5 here in a little bit and getting some gameplay for you. So stay tuned to our YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram.